It's been 2 months since Doom Eternal came out and we have already gotten information on the upcoming campaign DLC, which will take part immediately after the events of Doom Eternal, show us new demons for us to re-enter a new one, give us new abilities for the Doom Slayer, take us to new dimensions that we have never seen before in a Doom game, and we will see the true ruler of the universe take the mantle of responsibility and make things right. That's the main synopsis of the first campaign DLC, but there's still a lot of content in between that has been yet to be revealed, or not. I made a video a couple of days ago showcasing some unused voice lines in Doom Eternal, and people asked me to do a video speculating about the first DLC with the voice lines taken into consideration. Maybe they were cut from the original release, but still, they really open up a new undiscovered chapter of the backstory of the Doomslayer, which might be part of DLC number 2. And they also talk about things that will happen in the future of the Doom universe. But anyways, 68% of my daily viewers are not subscribed, so if you enjoyed the videos I produce and want to know absolutely everything about Doom Eternal, consider subscribing and leave a like. Thanks for the support and enjoy the video. First things first, let's talk about DLC number 1 and the voice lines that tease the events of the story in the campaign. I have a really good guess as to why they weren't used in the main game.
You will one day need to return here, for this is now a place of evil. But first, the Icon must be stopped. The humans have no time left.
Samuel talks about how Urdak has now become a place of evil. We killed the Con Maker in Doom Eternal and the 6th seal has been broken, which means that the demons from hell can now enter Urdak as they please. Not only does this mean that Urdak is now filled to the brink with hellspawn, demons, demonios, legions of Inferno, but that we still need to go to Urdak, cleanse the demons from Makerland and save Vega.
Attention, all ARC personnel. As leader of the Resistance, I will tell you plainly, we need every possible volunteer, every recruit available for Operation Hellbreaker. Their numbers will be great, but we have the technology and the tools to overcome them. Fight with me. Fight for each other. Eventually they will break through our defenses here. If we don't push forward, we have nowhere else to fall back to. I'll see you at the Arc Tower.
This makes me believe that we were going to meet Samuel Aiden before time in the campaign, but was ultimately scrapped. Or this could be a hint that we are going to get a campaign DLC that will not focus on the Doom Slayer, but on another Marine entirely. And it will tell the story of how the Earth was consumed by the demons of hell and brought to near extinction. Its software did state that the first 2 campaign DLCs were going to be Slayer focused, and the way I see it is that they are open to the idea of campaign DLCs that will not focus on the Doom Slayer. As much as we all love this character, we also want to see the perspective of other characters in the Doom universe, and this is something that could really happen. I mean, they tease all over the art book of Doom Eternal the perspective of another Marine in the game. That could be amazing in my opinion.
It was blasphemy for you to be granted access to the Slayer ritual. Your sin has no place in Urdak. You recklessly threaten a balance that has existed between darkness and light for eons.
You might be wondering that the Con Maker is talking to the Slayer here, but it's the other way around. She is talking to the Seraphim. The Seraphim took the Doom Marine in secrecy of the Con Maker to the Divinity Machine and submitted him to the Slayer ritual, the ritual that gave the Doom Marine the powers of the Destroyer, a prophesized entity that would bring the Maker race to extinction.
I will rise again to lead them. Your people need my
Here is moments before the Con Maker dies to the hands of the Doomslayer. She speaks as to how she will rise again and lead her people to glory. But how? All the makers are connected to a neurological matrix. They are a hive mind, and the Con Maker is just a recollection and fusion of all the minds of the makers into one body. Because of the disappearance of the father, the Con Maker was granted unlimited reign over Urdak. She was supposed to give the throne to another Con Maker every 10,000 years, but that never happened. She probably found the means to transfer her consciousness to another body if she was to ever die. And that's why we see that giant Con Maker body below the water on Urdak. That could be her physical body replacement if she was ever going to die. This is all speculation, of course, but I think they removed these voice lines because they revealed stuff about the DLC, like the Con Maker coming back to life, we going to Urdak, etc. But again, this is all speculation and it is not set in stone, but I strongly believe that this fits very well in the story of Doom. We didn't get to see that much about the Con Maker in the campaign, so she coming back in the DLC is not too far-fetched. Now, let's go even further. Let's talk about the DLC number 2, which hasn't been announced, but anyways. As you guys know, there are Doomguy voice lines that weren't used in the game files. Voice lines that further expand on the time Doomguy spent with the Night Sentinels in the past and their interaction. We get voice lines of Doomguy when he just reached Sentinel Prime.
The demons, they are everywhere.
Voice lines of Doomguy warning the Night Sentinels of the horrors that will come to Sentinel Prime and how they need to prepare for them.
Get your hands off me! Please, you must listen to me. They are coming for you all. They will leave nothing left. You have no idea what's coming.
And a very badass line of Doomguy saying to someone that he has killed bigger and worse than him or her.
I've killed bigger and worse than you.
A lot of people in the community, with me included, want to know about the past of Doomguy in Sentinel Prime. It is such an epic tale that must be experienced by us in the game. Imagine being in the city of Terrace Nevada or in Sentinel Prime and then you see a Dreadnought Titan coming out of nowhere. Also, Doomguy was still a mortal in this era, and it would be really interesting to see him fight against the demons of hell when he wasn't a god, but a mortal. And then see the contrast of his transformation. That just screams DLC content as well.
Your end shall not be quick. To the end, your honor and duty are nothing. Only pain matters. A slave to their beliefs, you suffer in silence. You will die for their sins.
But anyways, please let me know what you think about these ideas down in the comments section. Also, what do you think about the DLC being like 2-3 hours long? I mean, I think the max its software can go for the DLC length, duration. I think the max would be like 4 hours. If they give us 4 hours of content, I would be like super ultra really impressed. But I think that 2-3 hours of content is like the normal. It's like the norm we will get. But anyways, please let me know what you think about that as well. Thanks for watching. And so okay Spartans, that's all the time I had for today's video. Please let me know what you think about this video down in the comments section. Leave a like if you did and a dislike if you disliked the video. It's fine. Thanks to all of my patrons that made this video possible, and links to all of my social accounts will be down below. Thanks for watching. Adios.